everyone. So apparently Mars has water. And if you know me, I'm a scientific girl. I know a lot to do with science. So now I'm wondering, how is there water on Mars and how is it not dripping on Earth? I mean, I understand it is currently raining everywhere, but just think about it. Is the rain Mars juice? Where else would the rain be coming from, people? We need to think this through. Now, we can officially say Mars saved California's life. Now, I know that it's raining everywhere in the world because how can it be raining in one part of the world without it raining in another? Exactly. It can't. So, if we're having rain, then it has to be all over the world. Clear as day, clear as night, clear as storms, clear. Now, I guess you could say you can bottle up all of the current rain we're having and say that it's Mars juice. But guess what, honey? You won't be special because we've all bottled up the rain and said it's Mars juice. That's why rain tastes so bad. This is a video from Michael from Vsauce. Have you heard of gravity? If you haven't, then you're taking advantage of it. We are running out of gravity. I noticed this when I started running, and then soon after, I started losing my breath. I started running faster and faster for the first time in years, hoping that the breath would get in my breath. And then I realized we're running out of gravity. This is something that we need to stop. Gravity, we're all taking advantage of it. We need to quit gravity for a little bit. We need to just quit it. Because when we do, once we actually do run out of gravity, we won't really notice. Thank you guys for watching. Especially you, Michael from Vsauce. You are spectacular. Ow. So today I was at the crane machine and I was rooting for something. I have this Webkinz charm bracelet. You see lots of charms, and there was one in the corner of the crane machine, and I had my YouTube money on me. I was just, reeling in, putting in a $50 bill. I tried loads and loads of times to, get the charm in the corner, but what I was left with, if you know me, you'll know how every time I see one of these anywhere, I have a meltdown. I start to cry. I'm trying to avoid any sort of contact with my eyes with this thing, but it's so bright and yellow. I can't look. One time I was in the city, and someone was dressed up like this. It was a small child. It was a small child dressed up like this. A small child. Otherwise, I wouldn't have tackled it and broken its rib cage or whatever I did to it. But this time it was dressed up like a minion. And I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. I'm so sorry. I was chatting on AIM with this guy. Supposedly he was from England, and I speak fluent American, so there's a bit of a language barrier, but he knew really good English. Ow, stop biting my toe. So, I was talking to him about, like, this game I wanted, because I was hoping he'd buy it for me, and it was The Sims 3 Generations, and I really wanted that expansion pack for my Sims game, and he said supposedly he wanted it too, and, I'm like, well, why don't you get it? And he's like, because it's too much. I'm like, well, how much is it? He's like, it's 15 pounds. So apparently there's a bit of a language barrier there, because I asked him how much it costs, not how much it weighs. So, bit of a language barrier, we went over that jump. But the thing I'm wondering is, why does it weigh so much? That's what's confusing to me. Like, does it have to do with where England is located? Like, is it because it's like, I don't even know. Because, like, maybe it's like really close to Jupiter. So, like, if you know the solar system, America is like in the middle, and England is like it's the closest to the sun, I think. So maybe there's a possibility that there's a difference in like gravity or something. So like 15 pounds is actually really light in England. It's just so confusing. I'm not good with planets, but I think that might be it. Alright, bye everyone!
Like and subscribe and leave a comment down below.